Welcome back to Jay's Strategy, where we bring you the latest and greatest crypto news and much, much more. Dive on in. Let's hit it and get it, guys. Overall cryptocurrency, CMC coin market cap, total overall cryptocurrency market cap at 796 billion, below that 800 billion mark. We're going to watch that, move that, and hit the charts. 24-hour volume at 17.4 billion, low volume. Bitcoin dominance at 40.1, ETH dominance at 18.4. Let's hop into the overall prices of the cryptocurrency market. Bitcoin now coming in at 16,600, 24 hours, 0.32% up on the jiggity. Let's get this 7 days, down 1.7%. Overall market cap is 319 billion. We're going to take a look at that. Low volume, 9.2. I have a theory behind these volumes and what was rocking, and we're going to talk about that. Just think, sit back, relax, and chill. Get it. Shout outs to Ethereum coming in at 1,197, up 0.28 for 24 hours, down 1.9 for the 7 days. $146 billion market cap, 2.4 billion in volume. USDT, look at this, take this, $66 billion market cap, $11 billion in volume. Moving that money. USD coin, 44 billion market cap, 1.2 billion in volume. A little bit lower volume on that side. BNB at 242, below that 245 and 250 marks. 38.8 billion, only $306 million in volume. Happy New Year to all you guys that been rocking out, chilling with Jay's Strategies. We're going to be on a lot more rocking and bringing you the latest and greatest Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday, the biggest and the best trading days at the New York Open, 9:30 Eastern Standard Time, USA time for the busiest parts of the day. And as you know, setting up your Sunday, quick little views and rocking. Get it, hop into the chats. I'm going to show you how we rock it. Binance BUSD, the trading USD on Binance against BNB, 16.5 billion. Okay, market cap, $2.3 billion in volume. So that actually had $2.3 billion in volume. So they're actually utilizing that and moving that back and forth. Setting up the BUSD for the buybacks in and moves on the market for Binance. We're going to hop into the chart and show you what we got for you on the hybrid system. XRP at 32 cents, down 3.2% on the 24 hours and 6.4% on the 7 days. We're going to look at that chart and see what's going on with that. Overall market cap for XRP is 16.4 billion and the 24-hour volume is at 650 million. Moving that money on the Ripple chain. A lot of big companies backing and using the Ripple chain, and you can see and you can take it and look it and rock it out and look it up. Banks want to use blockchain technology. They're interested in the technology overall, and they've been talking, and you know it. You see Ripple, and they're really involved into documentation. Take a look at that, and you can see how money moves. Transfer of value, transfer of funds. Utilizing banks and transferring over borders, taking 7 to 10 days, business days. Utilizing the Ripple chain with blockchain IDs and bank moving, they're moving it faster than ever. It's time to update the technology. Get with the times. Rock out, everybody following the man, Elon Musk. Take us to Mars. To the moon we go. Dogecoin at 6.9 cents. Alright, right below that 7. 24 hours. Down 0.39, 7 days down 8.7%. So you can see in 7 days that actually pulled almost 9%. That 10% move that we were talking about on TG chats, private chats, and VIPs. Okay, number 9, Cardano coming in at 24 cents, 8.5 billion in market cap, and 114 million in volume. Actually, Dogecoin I had 196 million in volume, 9.2 billion market cap. Number 10 spot, Matic. We're watching that one. We want to see if that's just a rise up, so there's exit liquidity, or is it really moving with the flow? Utilizing the Polygon chain and utilizing Matic. EVMs and smart contracts on a cheaper, faster blockchain, so we can dive in and take a look at these charts. Those are your top 10. but you know that we got to talk and tell you about the Shiba Inu. Let's go ahead and go down here. 24 hours, okay, Shiba at, okay, so 8083. All right, that's at the 880, okay. 24 hours, 0.14, and 7-day, 2.9, almost 3. 4.4 billion market cap. Okay, they had an outflow of Ethereum whales and holding on the BSC chain, which, you know, you can hold pegged tokens on BSC chain. A lot of volume utilizing and moving from the Shiba Inu. Only $56 million of volume on that. Solana down and sitting at the $9.92 mark. 24 hours, okay, 0.3 down, and in 7 days down 13.1%. Big moves to the downside. Are we bottoming out for Solana? $3.6 billion market cap, 187 million in volume, and Avalanche sitting right there at $10, down 0.4 in 24 hours and down 8.3 in 7 days. Market cap 3.3 billion, 95 million in volume. I had to talk about those because those are the altcoins that were utilized on the top big caps that you want to rock out with, and I actually seen a lot of cool things out there for gaining in the bear markets, and when should you gain and when should you pick up the tokens. We'll hop into the charts so you can see and utilize that. We're actually going to go over here and we'll hop into the chat to rock out. If anybody wants to get them links, get those things, and we'll drop it and get it. Mad love and respect for everybody out there. Let me go ahead and hit it, and let's go ahead and drop it into our chat. Okay. On the move. Go ahead and drop it into space. If you don't know, we're going to be a few things really coming up special. Stick with it. And then that's going to be for another time. We're going to rock and we're going to get with you. Shout outs and much, much more. You can get all this when you pull up and pull over and get onto the Twitter. I'm going to go ahead and give you that Telegram spot. I'll give you that link so that way you can have that, so you can join it and you can see, okay, trading using phemex. Go over there and vote which day do you want to do a scalp trading, screen share, view, sign up utilizing phemex, rock out with you guys in the chats. Go get some information. We are building this group. Any project that you want to drop in there, you drop it. You let me know, tag me, and I will look over it and review it, and we'll talk and chat about it as you see, as you will. Building the channel out, building that growth, baby. Let's get with it. Get with the times. Okay. We're going to go ahead and drop that tag for you guys in the chat. Okay. Hop on over to Twitter. Don't forget to follow me on Twitter over here at Trades for Radio J Strategies. Okay, we got a bunch of different tweets popping off. We got our new shield gems. We got our different sessions that we're going to be running on Telegram. We got the Squid Grow that's getting a lot of attention. We'll actually go ahead. You can pop and follow that. Did some videos for them. A couple other different information. And mad love and respect to all you guys. Go ahead and hit that up. Pop that, because you know that that's where you're going to be. And that's where it's at. Alright. Let's get it. Okay. Let's hop into the Bitcoin charts. Okay. And we're also going to take a look at a couple other things here. Okay. You can see, actually, let's go ahead and see something. Avalanche Wrap Bitcoin, Cosmos, and what we're trying to look for is we're going to look for gems in the 1 billion or below 1 billion market caps and see which ones are going to be bullish and be utilized for this new year. Okay, utilizing Bookmap. Okay, you can actually go to the web and get the Bookmap a web. All right, you could sign up, log in, but I'm just utilizing this so I can show you guys and we could talk about it, okay, in the midterm. And you can do a bunch of different things after you sign up, and then you can also download the Bookmap web. because this is what we're going to be utilizing and learning and teaching about on different trading sessions here. So we're going to be utilizing our book map and our time frames. Let's go ahead. Let me just pull that. Okay. All right. That was on the phemex. Okay, so now we got that. We'll hop on back over to there and we'll talk about that in a second. Okay, now we're going to hop into the charts. I'm going to start off with the 1 hour charts because if you know, that's where I like to look. Okay, so now you can see the Sydney session opened up, Australia session, and then into the Hong Kong sessions. Okay, and this is the market from the weekend, first trading day for Bitcoin. Bitcoin pulled above into the M3 pivot zone, and you can see that we actually pulled back into that 50 EMA range, and we have a vector candle here. We came back and we recovered pretty much all that vector candle, and we wicked out below the 50 EMA on the 1 hour. So we recovered that, and then we had a bounce, and now it looks like we're having a retrace. So what I want to look for is into the lower time frames. We have the 200 EMA up here, which is at the 16.650, and we'll go back to the book map and we'll look and see what they have, where the trades are set, so you guys know what we're looking at here. Okay, so this is on the 1 hour. Let's go down to a little bit. Let's cut that in half to the half hour so we can see what's happening. I'm using a hybrid system, and as you can see, it's called Trader's Reality. You just go to indicators right here and you type in, okay, Trader's Reality, and you can utilize this indicator and you can follow along and utilize it. It'll be the only indicator that you really need to rock out. It has all the information, different blocks, when the sessions open up, all your different moving average lines, your pivot zones, and much, much more, utilizing with market makers. So as you can see, this is on the half hour chart. Okay, we're starting a new half hour candle, and this is where we had the pullback in the beginning of the Sydney session. Hong Kong opened it up, and then we had the wick out retrace back above, so it's above the 50 moving average. Okay, we just tapped that 200 moving average right there on the half hour. Okay, and then the 50 is right there at 16,575. You can see we did hit that on a retrace exactly on the half hour, and we're pulling up. We want to look for that 5 to cross over the 15, that yellow line right there, coming into these sessions now that they're both trading live. Okay, we came back, we covered these vector candles right here, so there's different zones that they want to hit in trading. Let's go ahead and break that down to a even smaller time frame so you know what's happening in the immediate short term. Okay, on the 5, looks like we have some good moves here. We're above the M2 pivot zone, so it did pull back down here on the 5-minute chart, sitting right at the 50 EMA, right above it, below the daily open. So are we hitting that, and are we going to have a retrace to the daily open? That's what we want to see when we're going to look at the orders that are set in the book map. Okay, you can see that we have this red vector candle right here, and then we pulled below down to here to 16,550. Okay, so which is an even, they like to trade at even, whole, and half numbers, and that's what we are looking at for Bitcoin. In the longer term, we're looking, and we're going to hop on over here into the 4-hour chart, and you can see, okay, that we actually are trading on an uptrend on a longer term. Okay, we came and we almost retraced. We have this vector candle that ended up tapping down here at the 16, what is that exactly, 16,333. Okay, and then we pulled into the M1 zone, but now we're coming up, and you can see that the 5 EMA is crossed over on the 4-hour, and we're about to hit that. So what I'm going to be watching is if we come down to the 16,575, if we go below that, then I would be expecting retraces to at least the body of the candle right here, which is at 16,500 or a little bit below that, showing in the Sydney session. Okay, so we're going to be watching that closely. Let's go into your daily, overall daily. Okay, so we are trading in a uptrend, as you can see. Okay, so we didn't get a lower low on this one, so it's actually a little bit of a higher low. So we are trading in a uptrend. So we want to actually see our daily candle, okay, close above the body of this. So we don't want to go below that 530, or we'll say like 535. So we're going to be watching that. Okay, we want to have our fives moving up and pointing up, so it looks like we're actually pulling back. If actually, let me go ahead and pull up the RSI. Okay, RSI on the daily, we are hitting flat. We're below mid-range. Okay, so it looks like we are tapping off of this, and we want to see this cross over in the next close of the daily candle into the next day, and then that's when we can say that we're going to be a little bit bullish. So I'm leaning to see what we're going to be pulling back bearish below the 50 EMA on the smaller time frames. All right, so that's just a lot of information for you guys right there. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and hop on over here. And we drop that. I'm going to end up dropping the link in the Twitter page over here, so we can get that, and then we can go over all of that stuff. Now, we did a video about SG, Squid Grow. You can see that they have been pulling up, okay? Sell, trading sideways, okay? Consolidation, hitting that. So I'm looking to see what the volume is going to be in the next couple days on the 1 hour and the 4 hour time frames, to see if this is going to be a new floor value right here at the 11.2 million. And they're building a lot of different stuff. You can watch that last video that we did make. Okay, hop on over to Twitter. Make sure to drop your gems and anything that you want to shill and raid and rock out with. You can pull that up and you can hit the tweets as we go. And don't forget to spin on over into the Telegram groups and rock out. Shout outs to the Telegram groups that I've been rocking out with, just, you know, popping up, looking for some really good projects out there. Shout out to Beam, you guys can follow that. And then Radio Ram. I always say that they got it rocking. A very detailed applications, okay, and movement in the markets, okay, shilling and chilling. So we're just rocking out, giving shout outs, mad love and respect to all you guys that are out there rocking with us. Okay, you can actually go ahead and hit it. You can come over into the group, and I'm going to run some stuff. I dropped all of the latest information, and we're going to be building this group up as we go this year. So we will have that rocking out for you. Okay, now, okay, so this is a daily Bitcoin. All right, we're going to jump into other coins. We're going to talk about Ethereum, BNB, XRP, Dogecoin, okay, and the Avalanche, and shout out to the Babyswap, okay. And we're going to hit it over here. Let's go ahead and look into the book map. All right, so as you can see, the book map, okay, what this tells you is buy and sell orders, all right, as they're coming in real time. You can go to Bookmap Web, and you can see this on the web, and then you also download it so you can have it on your PC. Okay, there's different versions you can get, so you can get paid versions and utilize more tools as you go and grow. It's real-time trading, and you can utilize it and you can see it, and we'll talk about it. And if you want to learn more about it, hop into the Telegram group, okay, that I dropped the link, and we're going to be doing a lot of different teaching and learning sessions, okay. As you see the different colors, let me just grab something to drink right here. Okay, those are the buy and sell orders, exactly where they're sitting on the chart. Okay, well, let me go here. Okay. Alright, let me see some here. Why is that not pulling up? XBT, multi-book. Okay, yep, so we go to multi-book, Bitcoin. So we can see, and this is going to show on multiple exchanges. You can actually go and look on each individual exchange how they're trading, but that's more in-depth and more detail. Okay, so right now we're going to go ahead and take a look at the multi-book. Alright? Okay, so let's see where I have myself sitting here. I want to pull this down more so I can see in the multi-book where we are heading, because it looks like we pulled above that 16,610 right now. So we had some moves to the upside. I want to see where they're putting the orders in and how they're filling. So New Year market open, a lot of different buy orders, and we can see how the balance is in the book. All right, the 16.500, they have that sitting there, so that's what I want to see return. It just refresh actually. And then the 16.680, okay, which is what we're going to be watching here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you a little explanation of how each little thing works. And like I said, if you want to learn more, you can hop on over to the Telegram group. Guys, I love making this content. I love you guys. We're going to be doing this a lot more. If you want to join the team, if you want to rock out, if you want to be able to learn how to show trade and learn crypto, because if you're in the know and you get ahead of it, technology is going, metaverse, payments, like I said, and bullish news. And as you heard with the stuff that just happened, it's unfortunate that it gives a little sock black eye to the crypto. But Bitcoin is a store of wealth. Okay, so we're actually, before we talk more about the book map, we're going to hop on over here and we're going to talk about the other coins on different time frames, because I know you guys are kicking it to talk about Ethereum, Binance. Okay, you want to know what's going on, and you want to know what's going on in the dominance. So here we are on the Ethereum. Okay, and as you can see on that 1 hour candle, okay, after Sydney open and then Hong Kong session, Tokyo, and then Hong Kong. So Sydney, Tokyo, and then Hong Kong. So Sydney open and it pulled it back, and this is on the 1 hour below the 50 EMA. Okay, and then you can see that we're coming right back up as we're in the triple session that's live right now. Sydney, green box, Tokyo, this lighter green box, and then the brownish box is Hong Kong, and then those are the live sessions. Okay, you got your moving averages. Your 50 is right here. All right, okay, at the 1,197, and then your 200 right, the M3 pivot zone, which is 1,200. So if we do pull above, and we pull and we close that next 1 hour candle above the 50 EMA, and we see a retrace, we can actually continue up to that 1,200. It tried to break out above this 200, but we weren't successful. We had a pullback and a retrace of that whole vector candle. So that's what we were looking at. And we want to see some formations. There might be a little bit of a W formation right here, small, but we did pull back, so we're going to see what's happening with Ethereum on that. The RSI, it's turned up, and we're heading for that yellow mellow. So I want to see if we're going to tap that and hit that. Let's go down to a shorter time frame. So you see how we're hitting that. So it would have been nice to grab when we were looking for scalp trades during the open sessions to hit it. And then that's what we're going to be showing you, okay? So that's what we're going to be showing you in the Telegram group. You can go ahead and hop on over there and look at that. And we're going to start doing that because we want to share the love, share the crypto, share the education. Let me tell the chat. Alright. I'm gonna give Beam a shout out in my live crypto news just now, so give them a shout out. Alright. And gave the radio just now live YouTube crypto. Alright. Just rocking out with them and then hitting them. You guys can go ahead and go back to that video where we were showing you. We did the squid grow because we were following this project and was seeing what they're doing. And I was looking at their D app and the farms and stuff like that, and you know. Okay. All right. Okay. Alright, so yeah, we're looking for projects that have utility, that are building utility, and teams that are strong. And you can see over these past 2 years, especially this past back year, alright, we managed in a bunch of different projects, big names, alright, and different advisory roles for crypto gaming and marketing, niche marketing, and social media management, okay, and take it from there. So, mad love and respect. Yeah, shout out to Beam. I'm gonna, okay, yeah, alright. Alright, come drop a comment for Beam. Alright. I'm hitting that. And let's see. Alright. So we're going to be building up this channel like I said. Join now. Alright. And then we get it. We talk about that duck race. We're going to build it up so that way we can have fun and do a bunch of different stuff in it. So we can get it. Alright. Live now. Shout out. Noble. Place where devs will build 20. Alright. So that's what we're talking about in the different projects and our stuff, okay? We got that going, and then we got that rocket, and we got all of our different stuff. Here we go for Beam in the house, and then let's see how that turns out. We'll start doing that more fun stuff as we go and as we grow. If you don't know, now you know. Alright, you can get back and get with it. Alright, we're going to start pushing, you know, promos and stuff like that, so you know the times when we're going to be going live and rocking, and we'll get it popping. Okay, so we're talking about the overall crypto, and we were just talking about Ethereum. Okay, so we went to the 30-minute chart on Ethereum, so we want to see it actually pull above that 50 EMA, which it looks like it's doing right now. 200 and the 50 are both flat. RSI is crossing over a bit. Let me actually go down into the 15, see how that is. RSI did cross over, hit mid-range, and it looks like we're pulling up Sydney Tokyo session below the daily open. Shortest time frame, lowest time frame, 5-minute in the immediate short term, above that 50 EMA, so it's hitting that. I want to see the candle consolidate, because we could be coming back for that daily open on the 5, which is that 1200 mark that we talked about by looking at the charts, because we are crossed below on that 50, below the 200 on the 5 minute. We want to see the 50 above the 200 on the 5 minute. Okay, let's go to the daily chart for Ethereum, and as you can see, okay, trading in a range, we are squeezing, okay, into a range, trading a little bit on an uptrend, but we're popping out and wicking out. Okay, so what I'm going to tell you is usually the triangles break to the upside either 70% of the move, all right, which brings us almost back to you know, that 1,250 on Ethereum. But like I was saying, you know, we are hitting below on different indicators and RSIs and turning down on moving averages. So we could be looking for returns, okay, back down towards, you know, the 1100, even into the areas. We did recover the vector candle, and we have the area of that $1,075, and that is on Ethereum. Binance BNB. Let's go ahead and start out with the 1 hour. You know, this is where we spent most of our time at throughout the year and all the different Binance projects. So let's go ahead and take a look and see what's happening on the chart over here. Okay, let's see what we got moving. This is on the 1 hour. This is why I like always resorting back to the 1 hour. Everybody has their own little comfort zones on the different time frames that you trade. But I start looking at the 1 hour to see where we're at. Are we above or below the 50 EMAs on the 1 hour? That tells me where the moves are going. So when I see us coming below the 50 EMAs on the 1 hour, I start looking to the shorter time frames to see if we're going to pull below and when we are going to hit, because that's when it's time for you to look for your trades for your longs. And then when we're above it and we're hitting it, when you see volume start dropping off and pulling back down, then you know that's that retrace. And then you know you can ladder out and take your profit at the 50, and then if you go below your next profit zones and laddering down. So you can see BNB on the 1 hour hit the M0 pivot zone exactly, okay? And we like to utilize those pivot zones because, you know, when we're trading in those zones, we are going to hit them, you know, just like everybody that uses the Fibonacci levels out there, all right? So we're in mid-session, we're hitting it. We're below the daily open right here at 244. Okay. And you can see. Let's go ahead and look at the 30 minute. All right. Let me go ahead and pull that. And then you can see, all right, so the 5 moving average is turning up on the 30 minute. So what I want to see is a crossover and then a hold and a retrace, because I didn't see or catch, you know, I wasn't really watching it at that time when we hit that M0. That's the best time to watch it. Like I said, you can get this indicator. It's called Trader's Reality. You just got to type it in, and then you can see the RSIs. Look at this RSI on the 30 minute. It's crossing over. So this leads me to believe, okay, that we are going to be moving up back towards that daily open, because when Sydney opened and then Tokyo opened, it pulled us down, and then Hong Kong hit those bottoms, and then they started buying in, okay, during those sessions. And you got many hours to go until you hit the New York sessions. Okay, so we're going to be able to watch that. Let's go ahead and hop on over here to, all right, let's see, do they have Bitcoin, Matic, Enemy, Binance? Huh, interesting. Why is it not that's interesting. Binance, multi-book, BTC, dot, and then live, BTC, link, Matic, Atom, dot, ETH, link, Matic. Oh, okay, alright, so, yeah, pretty much, you know, we'll go into Binance more, but we're gonna come back and look at that book map actually. Okay, so now you see it's pushing on that 30 crossover. Let me go back over to 1 hour so I can see. I didn't look at that RSI over there. Okay, so we're hitting it. I want to see what's going to be happening over there. Okay, now go down to the immediate short term, and you can see that that actually is pulling up. This is a green vector candle. Okay, so I want to see where we're going to pull up and hit a stop with that, because this is what you're going to be watching, and what we talk about and what we learn when we talk about our scalping inside our Telegram group. Don't forget that you can hop on over there at any time and get all your information. Like I was telling you, we're going to be doing much more of this, actually teaching and learning and hanging out with you guys into this new year, because we want to make you guys have a happy new year. I'm really interested in this vector candle right here, because now it's hitting that top of the RSI. So let's see, because that's where I would be telling you right now on my trades, short term 5-minute candles, okay, using leverages between 50 and sometimes 100x, but I don't really usually like to max it all the way out. Okay, so we're into this next 5-minute. Let's see if it retraces at all, or if it pulls back up to the daily open. If it retraces and it hits that 50, that would be really interesting. So let's go ahead and see what it does. Let's see if we pop over the 200. The 200 is giving us resistance right now on the 5-minute. Okay, so we're going to be watching that. This is where I would be sitting, getting ready to do a quick scalp short back to that 50 EMA, but you can see that the 5's crossed over the 50, and then also the 15's crossed over. Okay, so it looks like it's turning down a little bit, so you want to be able to look at the volume also on here. I actually need to turn the volume down. The RSI turned down, and this is on the 5-minute chart. We can even get even crazier, and we could talk about the 3-minute and then down to the 1-minute, depending on where you're going to be trading. Main ones that I like to utilize is the 5-minute, the 3-minute, and then sometimes we could do longer term swing trades. So we set up a trade with futures on phemex, USDT, and then also Bitcoin coin futures. So we can utilize both for our swing trade, okay, intraday swing trade, and then also our scalp trades. Alright, so just for instance, like I would be looking at the 3-minute right here, and then let me take a look and see what we're at. Okay, so we're above here, we're looking for that. That's into that vector candle. I would want to see where that next 3-minute is going, because look, it's above the 200 on this 3-minute, and look, it's pulled back all the way and retraced it back to that 50, and it's turning down. So you can see how that's rocking and how that's working out. Okay, we're gonna hop in and we're gonna talk about, well, actually, let's go for you guys. I actually didn't even tell you. Let's go to the full daily for BNB. Okay, so you can see on the RSI we are actually below mid level, and then when we did hit over here and we pulled back and wicked out, we had some high volatility, and now it looks like we're pulling and consolidating in this area. We did wick a little bit below here on this candle, which was today, Monday the 2nd. Okay. Alright, let me see here. Alright. And then you can see that the shorter term RSI is turned down. So that's what we're looking at. And like I said, because of everything that's going on in the market, I was expecting a little bit of bearish, moves here. But the bottom of these other candles, we wicked out below that. So if we do pull below our other candles that were closing on a daily on the bottom of the wicks, okay, I could expect to hit levels here, and then at the body of the candle here, 230 range. If we are going to keep pulling bearish, let's go ahead and look at even longer term. Okay, that 200 is right here. Okay, and the 800. I don't want to see that 200 cross over that 800. If it crosses over, it's going to put more pressure on BNB. All right, let's get a drink of water. Alright, so we do trade. We trade scalp trades, and then we hold long term, large caps, Bitcoin, BNB, Doge, alright? And then right now I'm actually not even holding any Ethereum because I will talk about that in another video. And we break down our portfolios. We're going to do a bunch of different how-to videos. Okay, if you want to be involved in a how-to video, all right, and you want to say your piece, we are setting up right now a bunch of different how-to videos: how to buy, how to utilize gas, how to look in the blockchain, how to tell your transactions, how to move money, and all that. We'll release a series, and then we'll do them all free of charge. Mad love and respect. I believe in the positive flow of energy, law of attraction. You can be anything that you want to be, guys. Okay? Alright, so BNB, let me see. Alright. I want to go back and actually look at the daily and see where we tried to turn up last time. Okay, yep, I just had to step back for a second. Alright, so we are gone. Let me just go ahead and pull over here. So we got you rocking over here, and then we got our other peeps chilling. Over here. Alright, so BNB. Okay, so longer term, we talked about that. Mad love and respect. Let's go ahead and take a look at XRP. XRP is at 32. You can see that it actually had that little bit of that nasty wick all the way down to 29 cents. And we're watching that in a longer term. I did see that pullback, so I did actually pull some out of XRP because I want to see what is going on. If we are going to see some volume difference and, RSI turning down on the daily. So 30 cents would be a mark of where I would be looking at until I see moves on the moving averages. Okay. Bitcoin dominance, actually, let's go ahead and take a look at that. Bitcoin dominance actually was climbing, and that's actually interesting, and that's very good. Bitcoin dominance, and then USDT dominance. I want to see this start to pull back and people start flowing more money into Bitcoin. Alright, you can see the total overall market cap. Alright, we pulled well below after we had the dip below that 50. I want to see us crawl back. So it looks like, at that 727 billion mark, retrace for moves in there, longer term. And you can see RSI, it looks like we're about to cross over. So that's going to be interesting to see how the money flow is going, because you do see the volumes on like the USDT and stuff like that. The DXY is at 103. So that pulled down. When that pulls down, guys, that is bullish for the crypto market overall. Okay. And we're seeing some moves on that flattening out. So we're going to be watching that. Okay, so Dogecoin, I know you guys wanted that. Let's see. You're sitting right at 7 cents. Okay. The 50 on the daily crossed back over that 200. And all of our moving averages are screaming to the downside. But we are low on the RSI. But we're actually not too low. We can have some more room to move back into that 6 cent range. Let's see if we hold the 7 and turn up the 5 on the daily. So we can close that like 7 cents 5. That would be something I would like to see. Cardano, 25 cents right there. Look at that. Just trying to hit on the daily above that 50. Once I see Cardano pull above the 50 on the daily and then hit it and then continue to the upside, that's when I would say bullish moves for Cardano. The market overall is looking like, you know, it's just tapping, hitting, cracking the bottom. All right, look at Solana. Look at that wick to the downside. People are saying, okay, Solana bottomed out. I want to see where the next candle closes into the days of the Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday trading, and the news coming out. So stay tuned and rock out, and we'll actually talk about that more tomorrow on moves. Binance Smart Chain earning cake from staking, okay, right now. So cake is a little bit lower, so you're earning more cake. When the market hits bullish, the cake that you can accumulate from staking will be more than you could trade it for USDT and wait for your dips to buy into the large caps like Bitcoin. Shiba. Shiba Inu. Like we talked about, we had an outflow in Shiba Inu. And okay, so yeah, we're tapping down to these different levels that we hit here. I think that Shiba is going to probably pull back a little bit more. Okay, I want to see if this next daily candle closes below the last week's low. Alright, Matic at 75 cents. And it looks like it's been consolidating besides the pump that we retraced, okay, for a news pump. We are below, the 50 is below the 200 on the daily. I want to see that turn up to start to feel bullish. Right now, I'm looking for these different vector candle zones right here at the 53 cents. So I really wouldn't be putting too much big bucks into Matic right now. You can actually DCA your way. All right. Mad love, guys. Don't forget to stop over to Twitter. Hit it. Get it. Go ahead. Smash those likes. Hit those retweets. Hop over to the video. Hit those likes. Hit those retweets. Make those comments. Get what you got to get. Mad love and respect to you guys. Guys, hop over to the Telegram page. Leave your feedback. Give your comments. Likes are free. Hit that button. Mad love and respect. Okay, guys.